Hi everyone, hope you're well. We're several weeks into a different way of working, and I wanted to give you a brief update on what we're doing and how HELOA is trying to support its members throughout this challenging time. There's going to be three key things that I'm going to go through here, which is what we've done, what we are doing, and what we're planning on doing. And it's very much in line with the kind of summaries that we've been given during our webinars recently as well. So starting off, what we've done. So you'll have seen that we would try to be quick off the mark by getting our executive members together, by engaging with our UKC to think about how we can best support you, especially in that initial period where there was a lot of change. So we set up the Slack channel. We had a lot of discussion around Facebook. We did send out more bespoke emails and digest pieces than typically we would do. And then we've developed a comms plan to make sure that we now bring all of these different items in line with each other as well. We're very much trying to focus on being here as a professional organization for you, and also on being here as friends, because that's what HELOA is. We'll come back to that in a second, but we're here as a community to support each other as well. So COVID-19 is really, it's taken precedent over how we're trying to develop things and what we're coming up with. However, outside of that, we're still trying to push things forward with the overall development of HELOA. So recently we've reviewed all of the activities our teams are doing in line with the current strategy and produced an organisational sort of development plan. And that's to support the review of our actions, and it helps us to evidence what we're making progress on, and it also helps us to prioritise key areas, especially those key areas that we can discuss at our next UK committee meeting in May, and keep pushing HELOA in a good and positive direction. So what are we doing right now? So the UK executive are meeting every week. Really thankful to them for giving up at least an hour or two of their evenings on a Thursday night for the chats. But it's been really important to try and collate all of the different movements and changes within the sector, and making sure that HELOA is aware and responding to these in the best way possible. The UKC has been getting together as well. We're still planning on having a large meeting in May, and then the trustees came together to make some important decisions about the development of the organisation last Thursday as well. And there'll be more information to follow on those developments soon. I want to try and change up what we're doing now into two different sections, so internally and externally. So the internal face of HELOA, what we're doing for you, our members, is really important. So we've had two really successful training webinars, which had a variety of breakout rooms in there. We've been doing updates in different mediums. Like I said before, we've got Facebook and Slack, but we're trying to make sure that anything really essential or pertinent is going in emails as well. And there are lots of different WhatsApp groups, but I think the Slack group was really good because the Slack groups are casual and informal, but also everybody can have sight of them. So it's not like keeping them to yourself in that sort of WhatsApp group area. So just encourage people to keep using that. We've got lots of plans for ongoing changes and challenges as well, so we're constantly trying to adapt to different things. The group meetings are being planned. Some of them are going to be the same dates, but the format is obviously going to change to adapt to being remote as well. So do keep an eye out for invitations to either a meeting or other activities that your group might be holding, especially throughout May. HELOA is and always has been a remote community. It's great that we do get the opportunity to come together in our groups or at national conferences and things like that. But we are completely adept at adapting to new situations. And I think proof, if it's needed, is evident through the interactions that we've seen in recent weeks. And that we're continuing to see as we start to provide more of these engagement opportunities, both nationally and within your groups as well. I think the strength of the community is what makes us so valuable to each other and to others as well. It's that kind of inherent sense of community that allows us to interact with students and advisors confidently, understanding what's going on in the sector. But it also allows us to have a voice, and the strength of our community, putting that voice across, allows us to engage really well with external organisations that go on to shape the sector that we work in. So that kind of brings me neatly onto the second point, which is the outward face of HELOA. So externally, we've been having chat and catch-ups with the Office for Students, with Ofqual, with UCAS, and then other organisations such as the Student Room and UK Research and things like that as well. And we're being approached to have conversations with people, which is really nice. We're not a lobbying organisation. We know that our members do have various views and opinions, and sometimes those would conflict. We wouldn't like to form one opinion and say this is what our members believe. But what we do want to do is make sure that we can give useful insight to what you are talking about, what you're producing, what's important to you, and what you're hearing from the wide range of people that you interact with as well. So it's been really great to have the opportunity to interact with these organisations, and we'll continue to work out the best ways of influencing them, but also before we do that, engaging with you so that we are being truly representative. I think particularly a highlight at the moment would be that the Office for Students are producing best practice or guidance books, and they've made a request that if anybody has any really strong examples, especially in the area of information advice and guidance for those who don't have access to the internet, who are a WP cohort, maybe hard to reach, or possibly not in accessing higher education through mainstream education. If you've got any examples of that, then send it in an email through to me, and I'll collate those and feed that back. The deadline is quite quick though, so it would have to be by the end of this week, which is going to be Thursday, let me have a check, 30th. Make sure double check there, 30th of April. That'll be fantastic. Moving on to my final point, which is what we have planned. So comms are going to be really important. We've now got a calendar of comms together so that we're hopefully not overloading you with information, but we are being consistent and keeping you up to date with the variety of information that's going around either in the sector or within the organisation ourselves. We're trying to do stuff to have a bit of light-hearted fun with you as well. So I don't know if you have seen the Facebook page, but Andrew Cooper is leading on HELOA Vision, which is a lip sync battle. So if anybody is feeling particularly adventurous and wants to try and lip sync to one of their favourite songs, then we're going to try and replace Eurovision with HELOA Vision. And there'll be more details on the Facebook website if you want to check that out as well. I think a couple of big thank yous coming from me on behalf of the organisation really goes out to those who are organising events nationally and regionally. So I've been really grateful to Rena Carr and the training team who've done an absolute stellar job with the webinars, and also to Elliot Newstead, who's been collating and communicating tirelessly with the UCAS, and hopefully we'll have more from them towards the end of the week. But really a big thank you to everybody who's trying to help HELOA be the best it can be. I think I finished on the fact that it has been a challenge for us to adapt to all of the changes alongside everything that's going on with our own individual institutions. But HELOA is adapting and developing, and it's going to continue to do so. I think over the next year, we will change as an organisation, and we intend to make any of the changes that we make ensure that the organisation is relevant to you, to your colleagues, and to the sector. We're taking steps to ensure that we can weather this latest set of challenges and continue to be a supportive network of people who focus on making life easier for those who are considering higher education. I just want to say thank you for being part of the ongoing mission, and please do keep talking to each other and sharing best practice. It's never been more important that we keep doing this, and that we demonstrate that higher education it's an outward looking sector that supports one another, and it encourages improvements and success through collaboration rather than just looking to serve ourselves. Keep in touch with your thoughts, your ideas, your questions, and I hope to see many of you soon. Thanks very much.